Okay, I guess it's finally time to talk about Bill Belichick. Welcome into Four Verts. My name is Harrison Graham, where we talk NFL and college football all day, every day. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you want daily videos, and we are less than 100 subs away from 10,000 on the channel, so if you want to join the family, I would appreciate it. It's 100% free. All right, it's time. I've been holding off. I didn't really want to get into this story, but I just think it's too big of a story now. This Bill Belichick, Jordon Hudson, North Carolina situation. And there's some new reporting today that I think at this point, for a channel where I cover the biggest storylines in the NFL and college football, I don't think I'd be doing you guys justice if I just didn't cover it at this point. So, Pablo Torre, longtime ESPN employee, he now does this show called Pablo Finds Out. It's basically an investigative podcast where he just finds out, news stories. Sometimes it's deep investigative reporting. Sometimes it's just, fun stories about a player or a coach that were never told, whatever the case may be. And he dropped a couple of pretty big nuggets when it comes to this Belichick story today. So let me read a couple quotes here. He says, two sources at the University of North Carolina tell me that there has been a decision that was made last week by the higher-ups inside the athletic department that had hired Belichick to be the highest paid public employee, not just coach in the state of North Carolina at $10 million per year, and that the decision was that Jordon Hudson, his girlfriend, is no longer allowed inside the football building. She is not allowed on the football field. Quote from a source: don't think you'll be hearing much from Jordan moving forward. So that obviously sparked a lot on the internet. Like, golly, like that CBS interview really went so south that she's just not allowed to be around. Well, North Carolina, a few hours later, they released a statement and said, while Jordon Hudson is not an employee of the University of Carolina Athletics, she is welcome to the football facilities. Jordan will continue to manage all activities related to Coach Belichick's personal brand outside of his responsibilities for Carolina football and the university. My initial thought to that was, okay, that's PR 101 by North Carolina, right? They can come out publicly and say, yeah, she's allowed, but I'm guessing that there is a conversation that's taking place like, hey, let's Bill's the coach, let's let the football be the football, so on and so forth. Doesn't mean she's been banned from the facility, doesn't mean she can't be in Bill's office or this and that. But hey, let's maybe not have her on the practice field. Let's maybe not have her stealing all of the headlines of our program. Like, this should be an exciting time. Like, hey, we got the greatest coach of all time to come coach North Carolina. Instead, it's been a drama filled few months where no one knows what the hell her role is in his life, but also within the university. So I think they can kind of, from a statement standpoint, toe that line of like, oh yeah, she's not banned, she's allowed to be around, but behind closed doors, it's like, hey, Bill, let's not bring Jordan around to practice, right? I think that's just classic PR. And another reason I believe that is because Pablo Torre responded on Twitter and said North Carolina can now choose to describe or change its position on Jordan Hudson's involvement however it wishes. Following the publication of our episode, we requested comment and filed dozens of FOIA requests that were not satisfied, and we stand by the specific reporting in our episode, which came from the highest levels of the football program. So again, I think this is one of those where there's no, they didn't, escort her off the premises. There's no written language that says she can't be around. But I think it's been enforced. Like, hey, Jordan, you're not coming to practice anymore. At least not to the level that you were. If Bill's in his office doing office work, you can be in there, but you're not taking attention from our program anymore. I think that's kind of what's happened here, and that's how they should handle it. If I'm North Carolina, they should not have Jordan Hudson around the football program. It just doesn't make sense, and it's just, this whole thing is just odd. Look, I don't care who Bill Belichick dates. I don't think any of us should. Doesn't mean I don't have an opinion on it. I think it's weird that a 72, 73-year-old guy is dating a young lady in her early mid 20s, but it's weird from her standpoint as well. But hey, that's they're both adults, consensual relationship, all that. If you're Bill and you're single and some 20-something-year-old girl wants to, be your girlfriend, and there's some mutual agreement where she benefits by your popularity and you help her out, grow in whatever way, whatever. Like, again, I think it's weird, but that's their business. But it feels like more than that, doesn't it? Like, it doesn't just feel like a large age gap relationship that is running smoothly. She's on the practice field at North Carolina. She is in email chains with North Carolina staffers, even though they just said themselves she is not an official employee of the university. She has claimed the title of president of Belichick Productions, not a real entity, according to research. So, what exactly is going on here? And then I think you kind of get more light shed on this in this other thing that Torre reported today, is that she is just trying to grow her brand and profile. And hey, more power to her. Bill Belichick's clearly letting her do it. This story is just almost sad though. Torre mentioned that during a filming of a seven-figure commercial last year, over $1 million, that Belichick was in, Jordan was there, and toward the end of the filming, the footage, they got what they needed. The commercial was done. The vision of the commercial was done. Jordan walks on set in a bikini and a sun hat with an idea of sitting by the pool and having Belichick look over there and somehow incorporating that into the commercial. Look, I don't I don't know what that's all about. I don't even know the specifics of the commercial, but apparently, and Pablo Torre says there were dozens of people there who witnessed this. This is not just one person telling him this. That Belichick thought that was completely normal and made sense to fit that into the commercial somehow. The filming crew disagreed, but basically to satisfy Bill and Jordan's wishes, they fake filmed like a snippet of a scene, and either never used the footage or the footage never saw the light of day. I mean, I don't even know how to respond to that. It's just, she clearly wants the attention. And we saw that during the CBS interview when she butted heads and jumped in multiple times with the interviewer. First time, and the most notable time, when he asked Bill where they met, she jumps in. We're not here to talk about that, which was weird because it's already public record, at least from them, that they met on an airplane. Now, is that false? Was she trying to make sure Bill didn't say something he wasn't supposed to? I don't know. But there were also reports that she was jumping in even when he was getting asked football questions. She was jumping in and cutting Bill off and the interviewer off. And she reportedly stormed out for 30 minutes, which delayed the interview. Like, it just, I don't know what's going on. It kind of feels like she's running his life, though. Does it not? It kind of feels like she's in charge of this relationship. We saw that email that got posted, apparently from Bill. I've watched Bill Belichick talk for 20 years. Press conferences, doing media last year. I thought he was great doing media last year. The phrasing of that email did not sound like Bill Belichick. Now, text, email, that can get lost in translation, but I find it very hard to believe that he said that. And then also, there were moments in the interview, like when the interviewer asked Bill about like some of the social media, the Instagram clips, like of them on the beach and him lifting her up and doing like the, I don't know, the Superman pose, whatever you want to call it. He almost, it felt like he saw a ghost. Like he didn't even know that was public. Like he's got social media accounts, so you would think he would know that, but is he running those? Is she running those? It's just the whole thing. It's like, this is the greatest football coach of all time, and it feels like his life has been somewhat hijacked by Jordon Hudson, and I'm not even blaming her. He's letting her do it. It's very, very strange. And then Torre added this as well, and this is how you know, I'm just one outsider's opinion. Bill Belichick could care less what I think, but I would think he would care about this. He said that the family is concerned. Direct quote from Pablo Torre. Bill Belichick's family is extraordinarily concerned by what has transpired. One Belichick family source told me there is a deep worry for how detrimental Jordan can be, not only for North Carolina, but Bill's legacy and reputation, everything he has built and worked for over decades. That seems pretty serious. The family's concerned. I just I don't understand this if you're Belichick. Like at first I got it. It's like, hey, this attractive young lady wants to date me. Like, yeah, people have opinions, but I'm having fun. It's consensual, whatever. Like that's his prerogative. But this has gotten to such a level where it's like at some point the juice isn't worth the squeeze. There's all kinds of theories out there, like does she have baggage on him? Like, can he not dump her? I'm not going to entertain those. I don't know what's true and what isn't, but there's a lot of reporting on this. We all watched the CBS clips. Like, it's pretty clear that there's a uncomfortable kind of meaning to this. Like he didn't feel natural in it. And like I know over the years with the media, he's been weird, but like we saw him do media last year. He's completely comfortable in that state. So I've started to have thoughts like, is there a chance he doesn't even coach this year? Like there's 4 months until college football starts, and remember this: Bill Belichick has a $1 or $10 million buyout right now. That goes down to 1 million on June 1st. I wonder if there's a chance if there's more leaks and more weirdness to this story, and I don't think we've heard I think this is the tip of the iceberg. I think we're going to hear a lot more. Um, could they just part ways? Like, is that possible? I would not rule that out whatsoever because it's just this is not how Bill Belichick, at least publicly, has ever operated. Like he's a control freak. He's always been in charge, and now he's not. At least that's how it seems. And for Belichick to release a statement after the CBS interview, which again didn't feel like he wrote that statement. Now North Carolina's releases a statement after this. When did Bill Belichick ever care what the public thought about anything? He did not care. And now it seems like he does. Or he's not writing those statements and he doesn't care and someone else is in charge. And it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of this situation, but at minimum, it's weird. At maximum, it feels like there could be something more that could be coming here. So stay tuned. Let me know in the comments. Do you want more videos, updates on new developments with this Belichick saga? Because it's a huge story at this point. Like I know it's not. We're not talking ball on the field stuff, which is what North Carolina fans, I'm sure, would love to hear about their program. Holy crap, we got Bill Belichick. Can he turn this thing into a powerhouse? Instead, we're talking about how Jordon Hudson I mean, the jokes they're kind of hilarious. Like, is Jordon Hudson going to have a headset on during the game? Is she calling plays? Obviously, some of those are tongue in cheek, but like, she's on the field at practice. Well, at least she was. Sounds like she won't be anymore. All right, my name is Harrison Graham. Make sure you guys subscribe to Four Verts. We will continue to pump out content here on the show. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers ASAP. We'll see you soon.